Good morning, class. This is the another video on the human health and diseases, and in this video I will discuss about the defense mechanism, means immune system. So we have already knows the what is immune system. So this is the continuation of the uh, second video, earlier video of the immunity. In this video I will discuss about the uh, cells organs which are working in the defense mechanism. So this defense mechanism is always happens inside in our body. Clear? Some immunity will provided some immunity will provide since birth, and some are acquired during the course of life whenever any diseases, any pathogens are will enter into the body, and our body system will recognize the pathogen and act against that particular pathogen. So we have the innate as well as acquired type of the immune system. So let's talk about the immune system during the innate immunity. How as we know that innate immunity is the first line of defense. What is meant of the first line of defense? If any pathogen trying to enter in the host cells or in our body, the cells or the our cells acting fast against these pathogens and destroy from the destroy earlier destroy very fast and quick manner. So this is the first line of defense. In first line of defense, it is operated by the physical barrier, chemical barrier, as well as by specialized cell during the innate immunity. So physical barriers and chemical barriers and cells which are continuously simultaneously work together and fighting the pathogen which are invading into the cells or inside the cells. Let's talk about the physical barrier. Physical barrier, it is means it is done by the skins and mucous membrane. As we know that our body consists of the different kinds of cells, such as skins. Skins is made up of different cells, tissues such as epidermal tissues, hypodermal tissues, and certain organs which are covered by the mucous membrane. And these organs such as respiratory organs and gastrointestinal organs which are linked with the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane is the it is the semi liquid, or we can say it is the sticky sticky membranes which are found under the certain organs like gastrointestinal and respiratory and genital part of the body. So these physical barriers executed or operated by the skins and mucous membrane. These are very important steps to preventing the pathogen. Clear? Any kind of pathogen. But if skin and mucous membrane will destroy, that's why it is easy to a pathogen to enter into the host cell. But but skins and mucus is very helpful and very reactive against the pathogen. This is skins made up of the different layers. Clear? We have the subcutaneous layer. We have this sweating gland. These glands continuously producing and synthesizing the chemicals, enzymes and proteins which are really harmful to the pathogen, not to the host cell. Clear? So acidic pH of sweat and presence of various fatty acids and hydrolytic enzymes like lysozymes. Lysozyme is very effective enzymes which against the pathogen. These lysozymes are present in our eyes, means tears contains the lysozyme which are very effective against the pathogen. So skins में जो part involve होंगे sweating is the acidic in nature, and due to this acidic nature pathogen kill or destroy by the acid nature of the sweat. नेक्स्ट जो होंगे दैट इज़ द फैटी एसिड एंड हाइड्रोलिटिक enzymes. These hydrolytic enzymes include the lysozyme and some other kinds of enzymes. So these enzymes working against the pathogens, any kind of pathogens. Clear? So these are the important defense mechanism by the skins. This is the first line of defense. This mucous membrane is present in the specialized organs, and these organs linked with the mucous membrane having the antibodies. Clear? It releasing the mucus which are the sticky or semi-gelatinous substances which contains the antibodies, and these antibodies react fast against the pathogen. So this mucous membrane entrap the foreign microorganism and destroy and kill the pathogens very fast manner. This is the physical barrier during the innate immunity. Okay? And this mucous membrane में antibodies A present होता है. So you can't confuse colostrum and mucous membrane. So colostrum and mucous membrane both contains the antibodies A in a large quantity other than other antibodies. So clear? So this is the physical barrier of the against the pathogens. Now chemical barriers. Whenever any pathogen which are by default enters into the host cells, inside the host cells. So what happen whenever these pathogens enters into the cells? The cells start initiating and synthesize and releasing the specialized chemicals which are actually work against the pathogens or foreign substances. Clear? So these are the specialized chemicals such as the complement protein which are synthesized in the liver. Complement protein. Clear? शाबाशी वाला कॉम्प्लीमेंट नहीं, ये एक प्रोटीन्स है जो हमारे लीवर सेल्स के ज़रिए प्रोड्यूस होते हैं। दिस कॉम्प्लीमेंट और proteins are very useful and hydrolytic enzymes, hydrolytic proteins which are react against the pathogens. सेकेंड थिंग्स जो होते हैं दैट इज़ साइटोकाइंस. These cytokines are the specialized proteins which are actually produced by the different kinds of cells such as macrophages, neutrophils. So these cells are synthesizes cytokines, and these cytokines contains interferons, chemokines, interferon and interleukins. These are the certain examples of the cytokines which are actually react against the pathogen whenever pathogen enters by default. Beside these physical and chemical barriers, in our cells having a specialized cells or tissues which are actively participate in the innate immunity during the first line of defense. These cells are known as the hemopoietic stem cells. These hemopoietic stem cells continuously divide mitotically and produce a lot of different kinds of cells which are actually participate during the innate immunity. Let's talk about the cells involving during the innate immunity. So cells कौन कौन से cells involved हैं innate immunity में? सो फर्स्ट हमने पहले ही डिस्कस किया था लेक्चर में कि इनेट सेल्स जो होते हैं प्रोजेनेटर सेल्स एंड लिम्फॉइड सेल्स हैं. ओके, सो दिस इनेट इम्यूनिटी, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द सेल्स. These cells includes the progenitor cells. These progenitor cells divide mitotically and produce the macrophages, neutrophils, and basophils, eosinophils. These are all cells which are actually work during the innate immunity as well as during the acquired immunity. So lymphoid progenitor cells, myeloid progenitor cells. I will write in very short, ठीक है, abbreviated form, MPS and lymphoid progenitor cells. These MPC यानी myeloid progenitor cells include the macrophage, neutrophils, eosinophils and platelets, RBCs, dendritic cells. So these are all the specialized cells which are produced, synthesized by the meiotic cell division of progenitor cells. Let's talk about these cells. Macrophage is very specialized and largest defensive cells, clear, which are irregular in shape and they have a large nucleus inside it, and these macrophage work during the innate immunity as well as acquired immunity. Clear? It is a work against any kind of cells which are not specific kinds, and these are also act against the specialized pathogens. Clear? So it first act during the innate immunity, and after that it producing a lots of cytokines which initiate the acquired immunity. So this is very important cells which are helping and producing the antibodies and cytokines to killing the pathogens. These neutrophils is also a granular cells which having the nucleus inside nucleus in the cytoplasm. These nucleus continuously synthesize the specialized proteins, and these proteins against the work against the pathogens. The neutrophils react against the bacterial cells. Clear? So these bacterial cells work on the bacterial cells killed by the neutrophils, because these neutrophils producing a lot of proteins. And these next जो होंगे basophils also are nucleated cells, and this it comprises less than 1% of WBCs, means white blood cells. So these cells are the part of the white blood cells, means WBCs. And these cells secretes the histamine and serotonin, prostaglandins. These are the important chemicals which are react against the pathogen. Histamines are most important chemicals which are which work it causes the inflammation to the host cells as well as to kill the pathogen. Next जो होंगे that is eosinophils. It is also a nucleated cells, and it has the acid that is called eosin, and this is very important in the defense against the protozoans. Whenever any protozoans or nematodes enters into the body, these eosins react fast and kill the protozoans or nematode pathogens which are invading into the our cells, into our body. Okay, so protozoans, helminthes, nematodes, and any worms which are enters into the body get killed by the eosinophils. Clear? So and macrophage work on the bacterial pathogen. Neutrophils also work on the bacterial as well as virus. So these cells are specialized against the bacterial as well as virus cells. Eosinophils work against the helminths, nematodes, protozoan, and any worms. And these are the very important specialized cells. And lymph cells, lymphoid progenitor cells include the lymph cells, dendritic cells, and natural killer cells, and second is B cells and T cells. So these are the important lymphoid cells which work on the innate immunity as well as acquired. They boost the innate as well as acquired immunity. Natural killer cells work against the virus infection. Whenever virus invade in the inside our body, these natural killer cells work against and destroy the virus. B cells and T cells, B lymph cells and T lymph cells work in the innate immunity and acquired immunity. These B cells and T lymphocytes, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes synthesized into in the bone marrow, and these are the important defense mechanism. These so let's talk about one by one. B cells and T cells, means B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. First, B lymphocytes produce in the bone marrow and mature also mature in the bone marrow. Clear? And it is differentiate into the antibody secreting cells and memory cells. So B lymphocytes produced in the bone marrow and it is matured inside the bone marrow. It is produced, it is further differentiate or divided and producing the antibodies cells. Clear? And this is very important because it work during the humoral immune responses. Clear? So whenever immunity provided by the antibodies, this is called humoral immune responses, and this humoral response is done by the B lymphocytes, because B lymphocyte produce the antibodies, and that antibodies work against the pathogen. Next क्या होंगे? These beside the antibodies, it also secrete the cytokines. Clear? So this is very important. Next, T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes produced in manufactured in the bone marrow and it is matured in the thymus gland. ठीक है? तो हम लोगों के पास जो चाइल्ड होते हैं 1 से 5-10 साल के जो बच्चे होते हैं उनमें थाइमस ग्लैंड प्रेजेंट होते हैं. बाद में थाइमस ग्लैंड डिसइंटीग्रेट हो जाते हैं, डिसॉल्व हो जाते हैं. तो दिस थाइमस लिम्फोसाइट टी लिम्फोसाइट्स matured in the thymus gland. Clear? And it is work during the acquired. So T lymphocytes is the type of cellular response, cellular immunity. It provides the cellular immune response. Clear? And this is very important. Cellular immune response is against the pathogens, and it never produced antibodies. Clear? T lymphocytes never produce antibodies. That is the differences between the B and T lymphocytes. And so this involve in cellular immunity, means it kills these cells. Clear? And it is a work against the viruses. If viruses invade in our body, these T lymphocytes kill those cells which contains the viruses. Clear? हमारे सेल्स में, हमारे बॉडी के सेल्स में, जिस भी सेल्स में, जैसे मेमोरी सेल्स हैं और किसी भी सेल्स में वायरस एंटर कर रहा है, उसमें वायरस रेप्लिकेट कर रहा है, तो टी लिम्फोसाइट एक्टिवेट होंगे और टी लिम्फोसाइट क्या करेंगे, बहुत सारे केमिकल रिलीज़ करेंगे, जैसे कि नाम नहीं याद आ रहा है, बहुत सारे परफोरिन्स एंजाइम्स होंगे एंड प्रोटीन्स होंगे जो कि हमारे सेल्स में जहाँ पर वायरस इन्वेड कर रहा है उस सेल्स को डिस्ट्रॉय कर देंगे. क्लियर? सो दैट इज़ द इम्पॉर्टेंट defense mechanism against the viruses. That's why it is known as a cellular mode of defense mechanism. So this is all about the innate immunity. Clear? This B lymphocyte and T lymphocytes also involve the acquired immunity, means it works against the specialized diseases, against the specialized pathogens whenever a pathogen re-exposed to the body. That is all about the innate immunity. I hope you will understand.